So, cheers to Milano. We made our way to Milan, 3 hours train ride from Rome, and we haven't had lunch yet. And you know what is Milan famous for? It's cotoletta. So I ordered a cotoletta. Hasn't arrived yet, but this is a good restaurant. It's like, I see the guy, chef over there, he's making these fresh flatbreads and it's warm. Really good. Good restaurant. First impression good from Milan. It's going to rain today and tomorrow, so I'm expecting we are not going to take many videos, but yeah, after that it should be okay. Yeah, that's it. And I'm going to ask for balsamic vinegar for this salad. We have been eating so much pasta. The train was good actually. A fast train. It just had one stop on the way. It took 3 hours and 15 minutes, something like that. But that's pretty good. It was interesting. We got to the metro in Milan to get to our hotel, and the train was announcing that watch out for pickpocketing. It's like a thing in here. Watch out for your bags. And yeah, we nearly had it in Rome. You gotta be smarter here and more careful. Yeah, so we see how Milano goes. We got this beautiful cotoletta. Can't wait to try it. Heard a lot about cotoletta in Milano. Crispy outside, apparently it's deep fried. It's just like a deep fried meat. But no, it's just like, I don't know, like Kentucky, a little bit taste. I like that. And that that chips is so fresh. It's really good. I want to try that ragu now. This ragu, oh my God, looks so good. I think it's better than the one we had in Roma. Different level. It's so tasty. It's like a normal ragu, but I don't know what meat is that. It's just, there's an aroma into it. I like that aroma, and it's very moist, and it's really good, that ragu. So it was ragu with tomato sauce and Italian sausage. No, it's the sausage maybe has that aroma. I don't know. Anyway, bon appetit. So we are in beautiful Duomo di Milano. It's very Gothic design, very different from the churches that we saw in Rome. Absolutely impressive. Just look at the number of details and statues on this. Apparently they started the construction in 14th century, and they finished it in 1965. And I see some more work is still going on in that dome, so it seems like it hasn't been finished. But it's absolutely beautiful. But look at the ticket line. The ticket line goes all the way to this, just to visit inside. Can't be bothered to stay for the ticket line. But yeah, it's really beautiful. And that side is I think is the famous fashion district over there. We are going to have a look over there too. But most of the shops are closed because it's Easter Sunday. So, but it's as busy as it gets apparently. Like it doesn't matter, it's Easter, always it is this busy. So let's explore the area and walk a little bit more. We are in Sforzesco Castle in Milano. It's huge, like absolutely huge. It was built by the Duke of Milan, who was Sforzesco something, Duke of Milan in 15th century, and then it was renovated in, I believe, in 17th century again. It's beautiful. It's like just red bricks, and yeah, just to be honest, I've never seen such a big castle in other areas. It's massive. It's in the middle of Milan, and the weather is not raining yet, so it is good to explore it. So let's just walk around. Look at this old pebble ground. Pretty much a lot of areas in Milan is either pebble ground or the same as Rome, I guess, or this just like the whole street in front of this castle is just stones, like stone ground, which is great, and cars are driving over it, which I think is a part of characters of Milan or Italy in general. Let's explore. I see doggies. You know what? Italy is a really pet-friendly country. I love it. I see dogs on the train. I see dogs in restaurants. I see dogs in cafes. I see dogs in this historical place. Like really, in Australia we have too many like rules not to have dogs on the train, not to have dogs this, there. I see dogs in shopping centers in here. It's really a good country to have dogs. Even hotels, it is said dog, you can find pet-friendly hotels. It's great. It's a fantastic country to have pets. I wish we had more freedom in Australia. Anyway, let's explore. So we are at the Museum of Italian Designs. So it's a collection of different objects such as sofas, chairs, lights, and also like pots and trays and this is stuff. So it's a good museum because it shows the true passion and the spirit of an Italian design. So let's just go inside to see what it is. We have heard a lot of good things about the museum and just want to see how it is. Let's go. So for lunch, I got Milani saffron risotto. It's apparently famous and it's very Milani dish, so I'm just going to try it. So it's just like saffron risotto with some zucchini. Nice. Cheesy. And maybe with some meat juice they cooked it, I don't know. It's tasty. Like it. I think like they boiled the rice in maybe meat juice or chicken juice, I don't know. It gave it a good taste. And then saffron aroma. And then cheese. Oh, buttery. Also, it is very buttery. It was just prosciutto. We couldn't read the Italian on it, and it didn't have an English menu. So you can see the Milani pizza base is different from Roman pizza base. They are more puffy. Having said that, this one is very crispy but it's not cut. It's interesting, so you have to cut it yourself. I am going to try some of these. Still very thin base. Oh my god. Give me the knife. Cheese city. The food is so good. And the base, crispy and really thin. Yeah, just simple, just cheese, prosciutto. It's not overly tomato sauce, it's just a little bit tomato sauce. And bread is so light. Really good. Good pizza. So we are at the Church of Basilica of Saint Ambrogio. I hope I got the name right. This church was originally built in 379 AD. It looks pretty old. And later on, apparently during 10th century, 11th and 14th century, some other parts added to it. And apparently there is a crypt inside with a skeleton of two priests in display since, I think, 10th century. So we are going to see that. It should be interesting. And also they said there is a myth around this church as well. There is a column outside called Devil Column, was built by devils. So there is a myth and a story around that one. So yeah, let's go see it. It looks pretty old, to be honest, and I think it's worth visiting. Let's go. So this is the column, which they said there is a myth around it. So the column wasn't built by the wall. The wall apparently was ramming to this column with his horns, and this is where his horns are, to get into church. So quite scary. It looks like devil eyes, but you know what? It's been a short devil. Like if his horns were like this. So it's been like little short one. I guess like it's been harmless, like little one. But anyway, big horns though, because they are big. Or maybe he was like hanging down upside down and from here, boof, boof. I don't know. But the devils that I imagine, all of them are like these short devils. But yeah, so that is the myth around this. But I don't know why this is located outside of the church. I don't know, maybe at that time it was inside the church and the devil was trying to get into church by removing this column. Interesting history. So we are about to visit the Pinacoteca di Brera, I think I got it right, gallery in Milano. The building itself used to be a convent, which apparently it was built in 16th century. And then Napoleon decided to collect lots of artworks and put it in this gallery and make it the Louvre of Italy. So apparently there are lots of important and beautiful works in here. I think it's got around 32 or 38 rooms full of statues and paintings. The entrance was €15 per person. But the interesting thing was that the ticket office was there. We stayed in the line for, I think, 15 minutes, 20 minutes to get the ticket, and everyone was lining up. And as we got off the ticket office to go upstairs to go to gallery, we saw 2 ticket machines there, which actually we could get it on the ticket machine and not to wait for it. So just keep in mind, no, there was no sign over there that we could use the ticket machine. Anyway. So now we are about to start. Let's go.
been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time, ain't doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time, ain't doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright.